Hi everyone, this is Ankita Arvind Palande, and today I'm presenting my analysis on credit risks. Objective of the assignment: the credit risk dataset contains information about individual applying for loans with demographic, financial, and credit-related attributes. The goal of the project is key metrics calculation, visualizing of loan status, loan segmentation, default rate analysis, predictive insight, risk scoring, data privacy, and making interactive dashboard. First question, that is DAX calculation for financial metrics. Using DAX, calculate the average loan amount and average interest rate for each loan grade. How do these metrics correlate with default rate? Focus area are DAX function like average, calculate, and filter. DAX calculation for financial metrics. So DAX, I have used DAX measure. It is data analysis expression. So first DAX measure is average loan amount. In this, I have calculate average loan amount and group by loan grade. Second DAX measure is average interest rate. In this, I calculate loan interest rate and group by loan grade. So this is third DAX measure, that is default rate. So it will filter rows where loan status is 1, and then it will count the number of defaulted loan. Also ensure that calculation ignore all other filters except loan grade. Then for visualization, I have used scatter plot. On x-axis, I have added average loan amount, and on y-axis, I have added average interest rate. And in legend, I have added loan grade. And in size, I have added default rate. So the size of each data point represents default rate, indicating higher risks with larger bubble. So here you can see loan grade A is having small bubble, so it is having less uh, risks. So this is the analysis. So the loan grade A, it is having lowest default rate, that is 0.10, and the loan grade J, it is having highest default rate, that is 0.98. Question 2, that is visualization of loan status. Create a report visualizing the distribution of loan status across different employment length and home ownership status, which combination show highest default rate. Focus area are bar chart, pie chart, and slicer for dynamic reporting. So this is the visualization of loan status. For visualization, I have used cluster bar chart. First, we will see about person employment length. On y-axis, I have at employment length, and on x-axis, I have at loan status. Legend is loan status, and the purpose of this visualization is to see if there is any correlation between number of years a person has been employed and their default rate. Second one we will see, that is person home ownership. Here on y-axis I have add person home ownership. On x-axis I have add loan status, and in legend I have add loan status. And the purpose of this visualization is to see if there is any connection between home ownership status and their default on a loan. So here I have used slicer. In this I have select one. Now in both person home ownership and person employer length, in person home ownership rent is higher default rate, and in person empire length, person with empire length 0 has higher default rate. Question 3, segmentation analysis using loan intent. Segment the borrowers by loan intent and visualize average income and average loan amount for each segment. Which intent has the highest loan amount to income ratio? Focus area are segmentation ratio analysis and use of cluster column chart. Segmentation analysis using loan intent. So these are the DEX measure formula. Average income for segment, it will calculate average annual income. Then average loan amount for segment, it will calculate average loan amount for each segment. Then third one is loan to income ratio for segment. It will calculate loan to income ratio for by dividing the average loan amount by average income for the segment. For visualization, I have used cluster column chart. On x-axis, I have added different loan intent group. So there are two bars next to each other side by side. One bar will show average income and other bar will show average loan amount. On y-axis, I have added amount of income or loan. So here, home improvement is having highest bar. It indicates that borrower in this category generally have higher income or higher loan amount as compared to other loan in. Question for time series analysis. Considering person credit history length has a time dimension, analyze how the loan default rate has changed over year. Implement a time slicer to adjust the view period. Focus area are time series visualization, use of slicer line graph. Time series analysis. In this, I have used DEX measure, default rate for loan, and this is the explanation of DEX measure. So here I have used line chart and slicer. On x-axis, I have added person credit history length, and on y-axis, I have added default rate for loan. So here, I have set the range between 5 to 10 years in slicers. Only borrowers within this range are considered. So below in line chart, it will automatically update displaying loan default rate for borrowers. And the table, which is top right, will confirm filters value, showing only records within selected range. Question 5. Predictive insight and what-if analysis. Create a what-if parameter to simulate different scenarios based on varying interest rate. How do changes in interest rate potentially affect default rate? Focus area are what-if analysis, scenario testing, parameter integration. Predictive insight and what-if analysis. Here I have used interest rate scenario table and measure. Select a value 8.50%. The slicer will filter the data for interest rate, that is 8.50%. And question 6, geographic data exploration. If geographic data such as state and city were available, how will you visualize loan distribution and default rate across different regions? Focus area are geographical visualization, heat map, bubble map. So in my dataset, I'm not having state and city column, so I have not performed this question. Question 7. Advanced DEX for risk assessment. Write a DEX formula to calculate risk score for each loan, considering factors such as loan amount, person income, default history, and employment length. Define the risk score formula based on this factor. Focus area are complex DEX expression and conditional state. Advanced DEX for risk assessment. So this is the risk score formula and its explanation. And this is the visualization which I have made. Question 8. Security feature for sensitive data. Implement RLS to ensure that user can only view the data relevant to their specific region or department. How will you set up this role? Focus area are security implementation, role setup, testing, security setting. So these are the steps which I have performed. First, go to modeling tab, then where you can manage data relationship, then select manage role, then click on new, which will define custom security role, and also give a meaningful name, that is home owner. Then assign the filters. In the table section, choose relevant table, that is credit risk data set. In the filter data section, apply the condition. Column, that is person home ownership, condition is equal to value. So this is the data before applying RLS. It will show all the data: mortgage, home, rent, other. Applying RLS, view has home ownership role. So when you went to view as and select the role for person home ownership own, the report was filtered. Now your table only display the data where person home ownership equal to own. So this is after applying RLS. It will only show data related to own. And the other records such as rent, mortgage will be. Question 9 is dashboard creation and publication. Design a comprehensive dashboard that includes all of the above analysis, include navigational feature and tooltip. How will you publish and share this dashboard with stakeholders in Power BI service? So these are the steps for publishing dashboard and sharing the dashboard. This is my dashboard. We show credit risk analysis insight. After performing all the questions, this is the conclusion. loan default rate, home ownership impact, employment, land, loan intent, financial, credit history, user access, publishing the dashboard, then sharing the dashboard. So here I conclude my presentation. Thank you.